Hello my beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your weekly reading. It is Sunday. It's time to do your week. What's coming up? We're going to review that right now. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Jane and I do readings for the sign of Pisces. Why do I do that? Only Pisces? I'm a Pisces. And this is the energy I am most comfortable with talking to you. This beautiful group of people who come to see me every week. Thank you so much for your support and your loyalty. I appreciate you so much. And here we go. We're going to look on how we can empower our week, what's coming up, what may show up. Now don't forget, I have 2 other channels on the go right now. And you just have to write at Life Path Number Tarot and at Connect to the Deck Tarot. Those are the 2 other channels. They're in the description box in case your mind doesn't hold anything such as mine. So just click on those and you can check those out. Alright. We have the Queen of Pentacles as a card for the week. Now I'm loving this. I mean, of all the cards that could come out, this is one of the nicest ones. And I love this one in this especially because I think that she shows the inspiration, the passion, and everything. And you know what? I've been listening to a lot of Bob Ross stuff. If you're not familiar with Bob Ross, he used to do paintings up till the 90s when he passed away. But he would create the best paintings ever in 30 minutes or less. You know, he'd just like do this. He had happy little trees, happy little accidents. If you're not aware of him, he is absolutely fabulous. He was the ASMR of his day, and I absolutely love watching him. And I love this because if you look, she's holding a paintbrush and she's painting the pentacle, and she's putting all of the energy and the passion in it, and I feel that's what we're doing right now. Also, the beautiful sunflower type deal for this time of the year, so appropriate. So I love that. It's like you're putting all your vibrancy, your vibration of vibrancy, of inspiration, of creativity, of confidence, of beauty, of optimism all in here. And it's the best time to do it. Okay? I'm going to tell you this. Most of the time during the year, we're always waiting for better weather, especially if you're living where I live. We have all 4 seasons. And sometimes, especially spring and fall, they go by so quickly. And winter sets in. And as much as I love the snowfall at the beginning, it gets cold, it gets dark. Darkness is hard to live through those months. So we live here, always hoping for the next season. The spring, the summer, the fall, the colors, everything. We're always hoping for those seasons. This card is telling me you're in the perfect time right now. You're in the season. This is a time. Because we hope for it, it comes around, and then for some reason I always feel that sometimes we miss out on it. Because we get too busy, right? Got to go to work, got to do things, got an endless list of to-dos that takes up all of your time. And by the time you have any time left to do anything, you're just so tired. So I want you to prioritize taking time to do the things that you love. For myself, I've been putting off trying to do Bob Ross painting, so I think I'm going to actually try it. The reasons I give myself is I don't have the right paints, I don't have the right canvas, I don't have the right brushes, but I do have brushes, I do have canvases, and I do have certain paints that I could use and give it a shot. So the best thing is to start or begin with what I have and see where it goes. And take the time. Take the precious time to enjoy the moments. Okay? Be of the moments. Don't keep putting them off. Don't keep giving yourself excuses. Be vibrant. Be beautiful. Let your colors shine. Doesn't have to have the perfect moment or the perfect time in order for you to do things. So this week, that's what I want you to do. I'm going to take a clarifier with it. Yeah, look at that. The Hangman wanted to come out right away with this card. And the Hangman is the perspective of it. That's what we're looking at. Okay? Don't wait for the right moment. That's a perspective. Don't wait for perfection. I'm going to use that Bob Ross thing. He has a certain type of canvas, he has a certain type of paintbrush, he has a certain type of paint. But Bob Ross will be the first one to say that there is no perfection. Okay? And that everything can be fixed. And you can create a world of your own. It doesn't have to match everybody else. Doesn't even have to match his. Just do what you feel when you feel it. Okay? Don't keep waiting for the opportune time, the perfect moment in space-time for you to do something. Okay? Go to it, give it a shot, see what happens. You may surprise yourself, you may be completely blown away by what you're able to create when you simply give yourself the time to begin. And I think this is it. Okay? Waiting in limbo for perfection, not a thing. Okay? Instead, gain perspective and see that maybe you can do it in very many different ways. There's a million different ways to paint. There's a million different ways to express yourself personally. So just give it a shot. Give it a try. Okay? And even if it doesn't turn out the way you want or you don't like it, especially with a painting, you can always paint that canvas back to white and begin again. As a matter of fact, my husband mentioned that to me the other day, that there's a lot of painters, very famous painters now gone, that when they've put their paintings underneath, was it like I don't know if it's an ultrasound, but no, an X-ray, they actually saw paintings underneath. So they had painted something and painted over it and repainted. So even the perfect artists of the day, or as people we say, back then, oh, they were perfection, the Da Vinci's, and they actually did that too. So, just be you. You're perfect just as you are, okay? I would like you, first of all, to take perfection out of your vocabulary, maybe just for this week, okay? Just be authentically you and give things a shot. Give them a push forward. All right. So we're going to pull some more cards. I'm going to put these aside right here for now. I'm going to keep them here because they're so pretty. I love color. Seven of Swords. Okay. So I was asking in my mind, what could be the blocks? What's the thing what's the fly in the soup? Okay. And of course, what comes out is what robs you. Right. How difficult are you making this thing? And I was already speaking about that, but they of course wanted to confirm it. Okay? This is woe is me. The journey has been so long. I'm so tired and I need discipline. I'm so wounded. Oh, I'm so frustrated. It's been so hard, long, hard. Oh. But it also is the card of you're almost there, don't give up. This card right here, Seven of Swords, I love the Seven of Swords in this deck, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel he's hiding behind a tree just to smack you with that arrow in your butt. He's waiting to catch you off guard. He's waiting to kind of jump out and catch you off guard. And the thing is I feel that's what happens with you. You don't want to be caught off guard. So you spend an infinite time planning, and this brings on this kind of emotion. It's so long. It would be, and I know I'm going to use this as an example again. If I want to paint, I already have canvases. Maybe they're not the right size. Bob Ross painted on like 8 by 10s or more, right? 10 by 12 or 13. I don't even know the sizes. But I may have like just an 8 by 10, like just a little one, or 4 by 6, right? Oh, I can't paint on that because he's painting on that. I have water paints. He has oil paints, and that won't work. He has these brushes. I don't have that brushes. Oh, he has that scalpel, that scraper. I don't have that. Okay? So now I would go and make a list, and now I have to travel out and buy them and spend money that maybe, I don't want to spend on it. So I'm spending money, and then even if, let's say, for some reason my painting doesn't exactly match his, I'm going to be discouraged. It's going to make it feel like this. It's long, it's hard, it's And of course, I'm just giving you this as an example, a very small example. You can put that to anything in your life. When you're deciding to do a career change or, cleaning things out of your energy field, it could be much bigger things. I'm giving you a small example just so that you can follow in the steps of where this energy is going. So I'm going out, I'm having a hard time finding all these things. Maybe I have to do 3 or 4 different stores. I have to spend money. I come back. I try to do the painting, but I don't have the experience he has, and it doesn't quite turn out the same way. And I sit here disappointed and hurt and going, oh God. And if only if I hadn't been anticipating like all of this stuff and just gone and done it right away. Go find the small canvases, take the 3 or 4 different colors that I have, take the paintbrushes that I have, and just begin, okay? A little bit of water, and just do some of the techniques and have fun with it, just to see how it turns out, even with just water paint, okay? Just that paint, like what it's going to look like. Is it going to look ridiculous? Maybe, maybe not. Just take a look, have fun with it, see what happens. Have no expectations. You come from a place of, what was it, spontaneity, right? It's spontaneous. It isn't calculated. You're not letting this guy have time to stand around and catch you, because you're already gone. You're gone from here. You've already gotten your supplies and you're using what you have. He's got no time to plan his attack on you. So very important. Sometimes we plan ourselves into a corner and then others will have time to attack our energy. Do you understand? Sometimes it's just yourself. Most of the time, it's yourself. You're attacking your own energy. You're creating this very difficult space to be in. So I'm going to put these here. All right, let's continue. Okay, so what's the answer? Okay, we're keeping it simple for summer. We're keeping it simple for summer. What's the answer to this? The Tower. Spontaneity. Yeah. Because if lightning strike and a tower is something, it's definitely spontaneous. It catches you off guard, right? Lightning strikes, everything blows up. You go, whoa, what the heck happened? Okay? So spontaneity is the thing, right? Adapting. And adapting, right? Adapting to it. Okay. Well, you know, I don't like that, or I don't like that type of paint. You go on Amazon and you find the right kind of paint. A little kit, not too big, $20. You order it, it's in here by tomorrow. You can give it a shot with that. You start adapting. You don't like those brushes? Okay. When you go to the Dollar Tree, Dollarama, whatever dollar store you have, you can find those paintbrushes. You can even have the paintbrushes. He uses paintbrushes that I would do to paint the walls, to do like cutting around the walls. Okay, they're big enough paintbrushes, and you just kind of dabs it on. I have some in my house. I go find those. Okay. I can use other things. I could build brushes if I wanted to. I could take some of those brushes, because I have a lot of them, and just tie it around a stick and make a fan brush if I wanted to. Give that a shot. Okay? You adapt. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to add it up? Maybe instead of on a canvas, maybe I just have a sketchbook that I just want to paint on. Why not? Watercolors probably work real well on a sketchbook. Why not? Okay? Maybe instead of just doing it freehand, maybe I want to do an outline in pencil on a sketchbook and try something like that. Why not? Adapt. Okay? Be spontaneous with what you are doing. Suddenly, just try something new. And again, if you're going, Jane, I don't care about painting. This is an example. It's a story time to give you an idea. It's like a, in French, I keep hearing it, parabole, but I'm not sure if that's right. It's like, you know, you read stories about Cain and Abel and all of those things, right? This is kind to give you an idea of a storyline that engages those energies of what stops you, what propels you, what empowers you, all of that. What propels me is I really want to do it. I really want to do it, but I feel like I don't have everything I need to do it. But to begin, I have some, and it doesn't need to be the finished product of what I'm doing. It could be just a practice run, right? If you call it a practice run, then it's very different. All right. So what else can come in with this? What else? What else does Spirit have to say? Five of Swords. There are two fives coming in, but one of the fives is in reverse. And what I feel is the five is that usually when you look at it from the beginning, he's staring down on those cups that fell down. But when you have it in reverse, I feel that that sentiment is leaving the room. And with the Five of Swords, I've always believed the Five of Swords is being on the right side of the energy. In other words, it's a perspective. Again, it has to do a lot with the Hangman. The way they showed me this card, and it's not the first time I've mentioned it, is that the Five of Swords is you are on the winning side depending on what you believe, right? In war, warring faction both believe they're on the right side of the war, right? And I believe that is pretty much the same thing, depending on who you are. Are you the loser or the winner? Which place are you putting yourself into? So even with as small as a canvas, and we're talking more than a canvas and painting, do you defeat yourself before you ever begin anything in your life? Do you think to yourself, it's such a massive undertaking, it's going to take me so long, it's going to be so hard, blah, 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 that you kind of set yourself up for failure? Instead of just thinking, let's take the first shot. Let's take the first shot and see what happens. Let's see. What's the positive here? What is there to have here? What's the possibility? And I feel a real change of heart when it comes to that. Maybe because it's summer. Maybe because it's the beautiful part of the year that it's easier to do it at this time. But I would fully and really completely take advantage of that fact. Okay? Put down the woes of the world and the woes of your mind that's creating this beautiful block that is making you feel like you can't do anything. And just simply do. Be spontaneous. Live your life. Go for that walk. Don't plan to take a bike ride. Don't plan to go on the water splashing. Don't plan to do a picnic. Actually, go on the picnic. Doesn't matter if you don't have the picnic baskets and the right blanket and the right glasses and the right anything. Take what you have and make it work. And if there's something you need to fix later, plan ahead. You have empirical data, you have experience in the subject matter because you actually took the steps forward. Another little story went kayaking since it had been a long, long time. I realized that my kayak seat wasn't comfortable anymore, that I need to make changes. So I'm going to change a few things. I'm going to go back on the water and see if that works. If not, I will try and try again. Eventually, I will make it perfect for me. But I have to be spontaneous. I have to keep trying. I can't wait to make sure that everything is just so. Everything can be readjusted. You can adjust. You can juggle. You just need to believe that you can. Okay? You need to believe that you can. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 more sets of cards, and that's going to be in closing for the week. Of course, on Tuesday, I'm going to do a bonus. You know, I also feel that video should be something else, but we'll keep it for now. Okay, we'll keep it for now. My favorite, of course, are the weeklies and the oracles, but I will keep it. The Eight of Cups. In this case, I feel that it's a very beautiful card. I feel that it's motion and movement. I'm going to take out this Ace of Cups because it's been really beckoning me all day long. Every time that I've shuffled this deck, this card keeps coming back to the bottom, and I keep seeing it. So I feel that it's just saying, you need me out here. And I'm going to leave it out here. But I'm going to shuffle another one out. Right. And that's the launch. Okay. If you see they're both going in the same direction, honestly they are. Well, maybe not the same direction, but they're going away, right? Away from us. Going towards something, getting it done. The 8 here is one of the most beautiful 8 of Cups that I've ever seen. Looking the setting sun, okay? There is beauty in the setting sun. There's a lot going on here. There is a lot happening in this card. But in general, what it means is just moving on. Moving on. A departure, a change, a quest, okay? Letting go and just taking time to contemplate what you need, your emotions, but moving in that direction. And I feel that's what you have to do. You have to let go of the stuff that's holding you back and just kind of move in that direction, okay? Use all the palettes, use all the colors. Okay? Have yourself a blast, some fun. See what you can create. It's not about perfection. It's about fun. It's about doing. It is no longer about perfection. It's about doing. It's about trying something. Only when you try do you get data and experience so that you can keep moving forward. The Ace of Cups cards is coming into play with that as well. What it's bringing in is that this is a replenishable source. Usually the source of the heart, okay? The source that keeps on giving, the fountain that keeps going to the water, keeps going in the cup, into the water, goes into the sky, into the cup, into the lake. It's that thing. It's that thing that just keeps giving, keeps coming back around. And that's exactly what happens. If you stagnate energy, in order to get perfection, all you're ever going to get from that is stagnation. Remember when we used to, remember, I don't know, was it, I'm sure it's Wayne Dyer, it says you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And I may be wrong in the way I'm saying it, but in other words, if you're feeling stuck, that's what you're going to get. Stuck. That's all you're going to keep reproducing in your life, a stuck energy. If you are producing something, anything, if you pick up a brush and start painting with any color, that's movement forward. And that's going to keep giving to you because it's going to give you knowledge. I said it's going to give you data so that it can be regurgitated, and that's a terrible choice of words, but it can be recycled, reused, to give you more, to give you new perspectives. It's very much like today's technology. It learns. It learns from people doing. It learns from information that keeps pouring in. If the information stopped, it would become stagnant. It wouldn't grow, wouldn't expand. In order for you to expand, you need to keep trying. Okay? And what I'm saying here is nothing new. It's nothing new to the world. I didn't invent any of this. This is not a new insight of any kind. But sometimes it's good to have somebody tell you, look, you gotta let go of that crap. We all get stuck. We all do it. And I'm here to remind everybody, especially with the Pisces, don't stay stuck. Go ahead. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Go ahead and create what you want to create. Give it a shot. Be spontaneous. Put a smile on your face and know that you're trying something. Doesn't matter what it is, something new. Try it. Give it a shot. See what happens. And if you get any little bit of happiness, whether it's the design or the color, it doesn't have to be all perfect, but one or few things really thrill you when you're doing it. really enjoy that moment. And save it as, I'm going to reuse that. I'm going to do that again next time. Okay? It's all about accumulating things, knowledge, energy, to do more, to do better. All the people that we look up to, most of the time, they didn't get it right the first time. Or at least their version of right. Okay? Don't expect the same of yourself. Don't expect that unrealistic view of getting 100% right every single time. Find the joy, the happiness, the spontaneity, the authenticity in what you are doing. And then simply go forward with it. Put that energy out there. Everybody wants to feel it. I want to feel it. Let me know in the bottom. What are you afraid of? What are you waiting for perfection? Let me know. What are you waiting to perfect before you begin? And tell me how you're going to let go of that and begin. Anyway, tell me. I want to hear from you. And you know who you are. All of you who want to contribute. If you're new here and you've loved this, subscribe. I'm here every week. And if you're not new and you are just my regular beautiful supporters, my tribe, thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to hear from you. I hope you're having a fabulous summer, and I will see you next week for the weeklies, but I will be back for 2 more readings this week. The bonus and the oracle. So make sure to click that notification bell. I'll be here. And don't forget to check out Connect to the Deck Tarot. I put out videos on Mondays. Take care. Bye for now.